Welcome back, guys. This is your short, fat friend, Smiting Fatty, and Maze's Realm here with the BenQ Cup. Make sure you follow them at BenQ America. Got to give them a lot of thanks and a lot of love for putting something like this on. Well, we've had something a little weird happen. Mark, explain it.
Yeah, well, what happened was that we had a disconnect that basically made the score record as a 5-point differential between these two squads. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the first half of this all the way through, and then with the advantage going to the opposing team here, and then we'll do the stoppage on the second half after 1 minute and 45 seconds of play. Confusing, but you'll see how it unveils very shortly here. Remember, it is a 5-point advantage though, and Arcadia is currently holding on to that as they start off very, very quickly here. Jeezy is going to get taken down after a nice streak, but off to the races they go. Bravo is still neutral right now, Smiting.
Yeah, and that's because everybody I go to just seems to die. They're just all getting slayed off, and you know that's why this game type on Octane is so much fun. I love watching it. I love the position that Nike's in right now for Bull. He's just trying to control that half of the map, and that's what they need to do. Now he's gonna jump in and get a kill right front pawn, but he did not see the person that was bottom pawn.
And that was a fantastic play by him right there. And now it's Lunatic here that is setting up on the power position. Very dangerous position there if you are the opposing team, but he's going to finally get taken down. Sneaky now trying to pick up that slack there on mid-map, and he's going to try to get some hit markers there, but unfortunately can't get the kill to connect. And now that Bravo flag has been neutral a long time, and it's a close game here, so it's looking like Bull is trying to stick around as they will get a chance to outslay for the time being. 3 will go down there for Arcadia, and now it's still a very manageable game here for Bull.
Yeah, Bull is able to grab B, but 2 go down for each team. So now it's really up to Bull for them to lose position. They have to come back a little bit. Like you said earlier, they're down by 5. Revolver able to get a kill. He goes down. One person that I want to watch, and that is Extra. And I killed him off too, Mark. It's your turn to try to kill somebody.
The caster curse is always in full effect, no matter who you're casting, whether it's pros or amateurs right now. And look at Jeezy, who is behind enemy lines, trying to save this cutoff for his teammate who's picking up alpha. And that's a smart play. You always have to be able to do that. He turns his back at the wrong time, though, finally picks up that kill, but the triple cap is in full effect here for this Arcadia squad, and or I should say the Bull squad here, as now they've defended Bravo for the time being. Charlie is now under the contention of Arcadia. What a good start for Bull here as they've erased that 5-point margin that they were down by.
Well, if you remember, they were on their way back before their player disconnected. They had just tied up the game and were winning, and Empire Arcadia was able to build that 5-point lead back because they lost a player. So, I think we're seeing the Bulls. What's their actual full name? Let me tell you what it's Team Bulls Gods.
Yeah.
So that's a mouthful right there.
They might be from Chicago. You never know. They might be repping the Bulls from Chicago, and then they're just really good players, so they're gods as well. You never know. These team names, they get mixed up here and there. But we'll just call them Bulls. Why not? Why not? But either way, they are trying to get the map control back here. Arcadia is anyway, as look at Sneaky. You got to go on board with this man. He's on an 8th streak as his teammates are hopping on Bravo, and they might get that map control back just due to the playing by Sneaky, as he will pick up another kill, and this man is not going to slow down anytime soon. 11-6 with 2 caps, and now 12-6. He can't be stopped. He just can't be stopped.
I love how aggressive he's being with that R5 as well. And right now, shots on him. Oh, is he going to be able to capitalize on this? Looks like he's not going to get banged through the boxes. Lunatic, though, trying to pick up where he left off and getting those players. Unfortunately, he will go down. Revolver is also on a nice streak of his own. He and Sneaky are tied with 13 apiece.
Yeah, that is an interesting situation to say the least there. Now, look at the flag and map control right here. If you look at your mini map there on the top left, you'll be able to see that the map control is highly favoriting this Bull squad, and they just need to make a play on Bravo, but they currently have a nice lead. And remember, the second half is only going to be 1 minute and 45 seconds of time played due to that stoppage of play earlier on in the match. So right now, that advantage all but gone for Arcadia, as it is 80-49 as we're going to go into the second half here on Octane Domination. And if you're enjoying this semifinals, remember, it's a best of 5. A little bit more wiggle room than those best of 3s, but nonetheless, you want to be able to come out with an early lead here to just have that momentum going into Search and Destroy.
Well, one thing I want to see is I would like to see Deco's pick it up just a little bit. Let's watch him right off the break. He's running that Vector. Everybody loves the Vector. It's such a melting machine. And right there, he's going to pick up first blood. So great job for him. He just needs to cause as much havoc as he can, and you can't do that when you don't look at the players shooting at you.
Yeah, it's been a very difficult second start, or half start here for the Arcadia squad. They're having some issues there getting that map control back, but Bravo, as I say that, is just been contested heavily there by Bull, as they are just starting to really get the map control back. And remember, not much room for error. That 3-minute 15-second mark is where you really have to keep an eye out here if you're just tuning in, because that's where the match will end. And if Arcadia is still playing with a 5-point deficit or anything more than that, they will lose this map. So that's something to keep in mind. They're running out of time, and they've got to get a triple cap to win this, and they are not in control of the map yet.
They aren't. And, besides Sneaky's performance, everybody else over there on Arcadia just having a hard time. And, everybody goes through that, especially on maps like Octane. I mean, a lot of people don't like playing Octane. I don't think it's practiced enough, to be honest with you. But Nike gets a two-piece. Nike, a man we haven't talked enough about, 21-11 right now.
Yeah,
Mark.
And he was the player that disconnected. So apparently a little bit more rejuvenated as he does come back in. And now it looks like that will end it right there, 117-61, as that will be a victory by Bulls. And that is exactly what you wanted to be able to see. They came back. They really did, because it was Empire Arcadia that was looking good at the start of that. But after that stoppage of play, it was all Team Bulls gods as they take the early lead here on this best of 5. And we're going to transition over into Warhawk, Search and Destroy, and Smiting. This is going to be exciting to be able to see how Arcadia is going to respond after that loss there on Octane Dom.
Yeah, it really will. And I think that's when you tell a good team from a bad team, is how they come back from being down. But we're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. We will be back right after this. Make sure you stay tuned. This is a best of 5.
Welcome back to the BenQ Cup here on MLG.TV. Also brought to you by UMG Online, and I'm here joined with Smiting Fatty to bring you the action on this Search and Destroy. We're on the semifinals, and we find ourselves casting over two very good teams, Team Bulls Gods and Empire Arcadia, for those of you who are just joining the stream now. It is Team Bulls that are up 1-0 here after they overcame a slow start on Octane and came back to win it.
Now it's going to be up to Empire Arcadia, see if they can come back. But we're going to be on offense with the Bulls. The Bulls. When I was a kid, the Bulls were like it.
Yeah, I
guess
remember
these guys
that
think
as well.
They're still it. So
Michael Jordan was an amazing player. But
Who?
since this is,
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, you don't want to do that too much if you're anywhere near Chicago. But either way, the Bulls are playing well. They're playing well here. And they really took a commanding second half victory there on Octane 2. They started out so slow, didn't look like anything was really going to happen, but turned out really well for them. And now we're going to be able to see how Empire Arcadia is going to do on defense. But let's go on board with that designated demolitions expert. We'll find out after the countdown expires here who that will be. And that is going to be Revolver with the bomb, and they're going straight to B.
Revolver, one of the players that did really well in that first domination game, but it was Nike who was the star. But look, in Oracle mode, you can see the players from Empire Arcadia pushed up very far. Revolver's going to get a wall bang, so great stuff. And Bulls have it 2v2. They got to get the bomb down, though.
Yeah, they really do have to get the bomb down, and that's when you really attack the Bravo bomb site that quickly. Your best bet is to get the bomb down immediately when you get there, because then it gives the defensive team, a chance to do the same to you. So you got to be able to do that. So right now, 1v1, Revolver and Lunatic are last alive. The good thing is Revolver, on his overextension over to Alpha, then he decides and changes his mind and goes back to B. That might be an interesting mistake because that's where most of his teammates died. He's 2-0 though. Let's see if he can win one more gunfight. But instead, what he's going to do is get the bomb down, get the time rolling on his side. And that's a perfect play by him. Now, it's all Lunatic. He's got to have to go big here as he spots Revolver but can't get the shots to connect here, Smiting.
Oh my goodness, I really thought he was going to have that, but he's going to get challenged and taken out. Revolver coming up big, 3-0 with that plant. But I'm surprised he challenged this.
That's a confident play. Usually you don't challenge in that situation, but he didn't want to give Lunatic a chance to wrap around and then set up for a nice sight line, and instead just challenges. He was one shot and challenges, wins the gunfight. He's 3-0. He's confident in this host. And now we're going to find out how this offensive push is going to go for Arcadia, as Jeezy is going to be that main objective player for his squad. Incog not being used by all the members of that Bull squad, as one was called out on mid-street, and Lunatic is playing the flank very well. He needs to make sure that someone doesn't wrap around and go through post. But right now, no picks have gone through, as Jeezy is waiting right now in post for the green light.
Well, I want you to pay attention to the mini-map if you're watching. Look at how many players the Bulls have stacked up on B. This is why I'm such a big fan of going to A. Nobody expects it as much, and right there, they go down trying to get the bomb down. So now it's going to be Empire Arcadia. They're in a tough position. They got to pick up the bomb and plant it or choose to rotate. So we'll see what they end up doing.
Yeah, and it's based on callouts. That's when your rotations are going to really be maximized to the best of their potential. You got to make sure that you call everything out and then rotate. That way you can successfully plant the bomb. Right now, though, Revolver has got a lot of work to do on a 1v3. He is 3-0, flawless for the time being, and wisely does not shoot at that body to check if it was a live one. But instead, he's going to get sniped right there by Dekos. And just like that, it's all knotted up, as now that neutralizing round for Dekos and company is going to come up huge for them. And you really got to give it up to Dekos. He's 3-1 with a sniper, but no one is really struggling here for Team Arcadia, as there's only one player negative to the 3 from the Bull squad. Let's see how this is going to turn out. The bomb's going to be carried by Extra this time, as they're spreading the love here, and they're heading over to Bravo. So neither team really going for outlandish bomb pushes yet. They're going to the favored bomb site on B. Revolver's going to pick up first blood, but it's a trade, and Dekos is going to pick up a 2-piece. Make that 3.
Oh my goodness. That was huge from, you say Dekos, Geckos, I don't know how you say his name. Either way, he's playing big Nike, though. He's going to return the favor. It's now 1v2. He left the bomb. I don't know if he left the bomb, but he's on this long rotation around, and he's kind of in a tough spot. But
it's a tough spot because he didn't make a play on the bomb first, and the bomb is all the way down in B. So they're not going to see this flank coming, I don't think, but this flank is not favoring him at all, or favoring him, I should say, at all. He's got 30 seconds to get 2 kills in a bomb plant, or, and it's not looking like it's going to work out, but he's making his way over. And now we're going to see if this engagement is going to take place. That Oracle mode does give you a chance to see what's going on. We'll pick up one, now has to pick up another to clutch this round out. And if you are Jeezy, you're just going to bleed out the clock and wait for him to make a play.
You know, I'd almost go check it right now because he knows he has to plant. And look at that. Jeezy with the perfect timing. They are now up 2-1. Jeezy finally making this play. But wow, Nike did a really good job. I think he played it almost perfect. Almost.
He did, but unfortunately, that wraparound was a little too much. You have to really chop off the map and turn around back in the middle portion of the map on that. But that's the only thing that cost them there. As now it's going to be Jeezy and Arcadia once again going to be. And this is where one thing that I don't agree with right now. Lunatic gets taken down right off the bat because the Bull Squad really read that play. And Extra is going to get Jeezy, and now it's a 4v2. Once again, if you continue to do the same thing over and over again, teams are going to have an easy way to play defensively.
Well, now it's going to be all up to Sneaky. Let's see if he can live up to his name, grab the bomb, and then maybe make a rotation. But look at the mini-map. They have one person in each lane of the map. That's exactly how you want to play defense. The guys on the Bulls are playing it right, and he's about to run into one of them. And, he turns on him, gets the kill. Sneaky. Let's see if he can do this.
Well, let's hope so. He's one shot from death, and the bomb is down in a really precarious spot, and he shoots a trophy thinking it was someone waiting there. He's been spotted, too, on White Truck, and now it's just going to be a difficult situation, to say the least. But he does have the bomb, has been called out twice now, as he goes for this plant. This is where he will probably get taken down as he runs away. That was a good play by Nike, doesn't engage him. And now he will get that defuse with that very patient play. So you got to give it up to this Bull Squad. They're not giving up at all, as they're going to neutralize that round once again. It's a tie game going into the 5th round of play.
I almost think he might have been able to rotate, but I didn't see how much time he had. Either way, we'll see what's going to go down for the Bulls this time. They're going to be on offense. I'd love to see an A push. Please give me an A push, and it looks like they're going to leave the bomb. That's not a good sign. Almost every time you see a team leave the bomb, they end up losing that round just because their communication isn't there. But Optimus is going to say, it doesn't matter. I have the bomb. I'm going to get a kill. So he gets one. It's now a 3v2 situation in the Bulls' favor.
It really is, but the fact that Optimus has been called out is the only thing that might come back to bite him, because if he does die, the bomb is going to be down mid-street. And now the timing right there by Jeezy was fantastic, but a good trade as Revolver will pick him up. And the bait and switch was real there by Team Bulls. And that final kill cam brought to you by Revolver, who's getting a lot of love there in the chat, and rightly so, as he gets 5-2 with a plant for his squad. And now they retake the lead here, Smiting. And that's exactly what you want to be able to see. But they need to continue to establish a dominant game here of S&D. They got to continue to pile on these wins if they really want to demoralize this Arcadia squad.
And now we're seeing the A-bomb push. Already a player goes down. This is the danger right here. One player goes down. Everybody could go down. It looks like the Bulls saw it coming, so maybe a little late. But we will see, as it is, Deco's has the bomb. He's been your main slayer. He's going to try to get it down. But if you have Oracle mode on, you see the player right there. They hear him. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that wasn't going to work out. 2v2 situation, though. Sneaky knows exactly where the bomb is, of course. And he needs to make a play on it very, very quickly here. And will start to do that. But he's last alive as he's getting the bomb down. No one actually goes to check the bomb, and he will stay alive for the time being as he retreats to blue tarp, which is a very smart play by him. He'll be able to wrap around and catch this player off guard, and he knows exactly where to look to. Picks up the kill, and now has one more to worry about, as he is definitely going to be on that bomb trying to defuse it. Can he get the
he's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Nike is not going to get there in time, even though he gets the kill, and now it's a 4-2 advantage for Bull Squad. Smiting, what a good play by Nike.
Well, yeah, that was just a great time to defuse. Wow. I'm just kind of shocked right there. If he would have had a grenade, that would have been a different story.
It would have been. Or he could have actually gone for the wall bang because he was in a perfect spot to kill him too. So anything could have gone that way, but Nike played it so well. Hopped on the bomb, was confident that his teammate could do enough to keep him alive long enough, and that's exactly what happened. Now a very calculated decoy push by Nike as he's actually way behind enemy lines, hears footsteps next to him, and calls out that player, but doesn't engage him quite yet. It is a 3v3 though, and Revolver still has got that bomb as he's trying to get a crucial pick there in back 10.
I'm kind of confused as to what Nike's doing. It's almost like he's pushing forward for a rotation. But Revolver's definitely not playing that way. And one thing, I want to say I'm disappointed in Revolver. I have not seen him use a revolver once. Just saying.
He's not using that Magnum 44 that is, frankly, not a very good weapon. He takes out his own teammate, though. Nike is going to not be happy about that miscommunication right there. 2v1. Still up in man count. Jeezy gonna get taken down by Optimus, but Nike was really on a good roll to get his specialist bonus and then gets shut down by Revolver. Something you do not want to see. But Optimus does get a chance to clean up that kill, and now they lead it 5-2, needing one more round to take this victory here on Search and Destroy to continue to show their prowess here on this best of 5.
One player we need to watch right off the bat, Max, that's Deco's. He's 8-6. Sneaky's also up there, 8-5. Jeezy has the bomb. Jeez, he likes planting. I've been waiting for that one. I'm sorry. That's my corny jokes. But Deco's has a sniper out. We haven't seen this L115 yet. At least I haven't. But right now, the defense is playing a little back, which is the first time we've seen that. But, oh, there's a player right there in between posts. He didn't see him, but a teammate does go down. It's 4v2.
It definitely is, and this is looking like a pretty decent round by Arcadia, but Jeezy will get taken down. The bomb is down in the alley there by post, and that's going to be an interesting position to play that bomb. And, Sneaky in a good position to defend the cross from 10, but his teammate Decos has got to do something here if they want to get something going. Right now they're playing for picks only, though, Smiting. They're not worried about that bomb. And he sees the player, but look at this. He doesn't engage him. And Revolver will take him down, and Decos is left alive in a 1v2 with the L115 and the Vector.
Well, what's bad for Decos is they know where the bomb is. They're going to be looking at it. It was Revolver who saw it. He's able to take out one. Can he grab the other one? He has to plant it too. And no, Nike's going to be right behind him with that R5. Sights aimed right on him, and he gets the final kill to take it. So that's 2 pretty quick in this best of 5 for the Bulls.
Yep, and basically Team Bulls Gods needs one more match to seal the deal and sweep this Empire Arcadia squad. Will they be able to do that after that performance that Revolver had? 11-4 with a plant. Fantastic plays by him. As now we're going to go to the neutralizing game type known as Blitz. And this is do or die time here if you are Empire Arcadia.
Well, we will bring the next map to you right after this quick commercial break. In the meantime, go ahead and tweet out the stream. Make sure you include at BenQ America. Give them a follow. They're sponsoring all of this, but we'll see you right after this quick commercial break.